What's up guys, Tom here from UC Vibes. I'm here to bring you some breaking news. Veteran's brand new wheel was just revealed, thanks to Marty Baki. I don't know man, these UC names are quite confusing. Sean, I'm looking at you. Anyway, Marty posted on Facebook that he recently got off the phone with Jason, aka the CEO of eWheels, the #1 electric unicycle company in the USA. And the name of this new wheel is going to be called the Veteran Abrams. Similar to the Veteran Sherman, Abrams is a US battle tank. I'm not sure what's going on with Leaperchem, a China-based company, paying homage to US battle tanks through their EUCs, but hey, God bless the troops. The Veteran Abrams is going to have a 22-inch wheel. That's pretty impressive as the Sherman is already touted as a large wheel with only a 20-inch tire. Another EUC that sports the 22-inch wheel is the Monster Pro. In theory, the larger the wheel, the more comfortable and stable the ride feels. Personally, I was considering purchasing the Monster Pro for a while now because of the 22-inch wheel. I heard it's a better seated riding experience, and I love seated riding, especially on my Veteran or my Sherman. Man, I just realized I gotta start calling it the Sherman. I can't call it the Veteran anymore because now they got two products. Small price to pay though. Now I'm glad that I didn't pull the trigger on the Monster Pro, because the Abrams will offer the same size tire, so I'd rather try seated riding on the Abrams because Veteran has a better reputation when it comes to quality control and build quality. But tire size is where the comparisons end between these two wheels. Unfortunately, the Abrams won't even have better range than its predecessor. Yes, a bigger wheel with less range. Supposedly, there have been a lot of issues sourcing batteries lately, so perhaps that's why they went from 3,200 watt-hour battery capacity on the Sherman down to 2,700 watt-hour battery pack on the Abrams. This means that you can expect to get around 84% of the range that you would get on the Sherman. At least it has more range than smaller wheels like the Gold RS and the V12. Hopefully more info comes out soon in regards to expected range. But if I had to guess based off the stats of similar watt-hour batteries like the EXN, the Abrams will more than likely be advertised as a 90-mile range wheel, which isn't bad. Veterans switched things up with the type of batteries they are using in the Abrams as well. They went from Panasonic battery packs with the Sherman to using Samsung cells on the Abrams, which are said to be of higher quality. EVX reported on his Instagram that this will be the first 116-volt wheel. Most wheels today are 100 volts, so it will be interesting to see what benefits come from those extra sweet 16 volts. The Abrams will come with improved water resistance, which is great to hear because these are vehicles at the end of the day, and it's ridiculous to me that a vehicle isn't fully waterproof. Imagine a Tesla breaking down in a rainstorm. I'm glad that EUC companies are starting to take on better waterproofing, like InMotion did with the V12 for instance, which has an IPX5 body rating and an IPX7 waterproof battery rating. The IPX numbers aren't out yet for the Abrams, but it'll be interesting to see what improved water resistance actually means in terms of rating value. The Abrams is said to be a modular. This is also kind of a mystery as we don't have information yet as to what part of the wheel is modular. The head and the taillights look to be built in and seem actually less modular than the Sherman. Look over here, the headlight, taillight, doesn't look modular, but maybe it's the pedals, maybe it's the tire, you know? Could be, we really don't know at this point. But make sure you subscribe to the channel so you'll be the first to know when I first find out what UC related things such as the modularity of this unicycle entails. You know what I mean? It's not all peaches and cream though. Let's talk about price. Price of the Abrams is pretty hefty, coming in at the same price point as its older little brother, the Sherman. $3,699 doll hairs. There is still a lot to be discovered about this wheel. In regards to the motor, there hasn't been any information released at this time. On the side panel, it appears that they etched in the words off-road. So that leads me to believe that this will be a high torque wheel. It is quite interesting that they would make an off-road wheel with a 22-inch tire. Because when I think 22-inch tire, I'm thinking cruiser wheel. But what do I know? It actually does appear that this wheel has tall pedal clearance, as the roll bar does not cover the bottom of the shell. So if they're able to shave off some weight on this wheel, it may just be an off-roading beast. I'm looking forward to seeing if the off-road legend Mike Leahy will enjoy going full send with this bigger wheel. Alright, so some final thoughts. The roll cage has a kickstand built in, which is pretty dope. The top panel looks similar to the top panel on the Veteran Sherman, so I assume that the trolley handle is going to be the same or similar. I can see that the display has 4 buttons. I'm glad they stuck with physical buttons, so like loved riders don't have to worry about changing settings with the touchscreen. I like that they implemented a roll cage again because it makes the perfect base for aftermarket seats and accessories to clip onto, like Zoom Wheels Brian did with his awesome Sherman seat. I bet I'll have an Abrams seat available in no time. You know, just clip it right on. Well, that's all I know about the Abrams so far. I'm so sick of saying the word Abrams. I think I said it like 100 times in this video. It sounds weird because it's a plural. It's like, why couldn't they just name it Abram? Veteran Abram. Abrams, you know? Is that weird? Abrams? Abrams? I don't know. Maybe I'll get used to it. Abrams. Veteran Abrams. The pre-sale for this wheel hasn't begun yet, but maybe by the time that you're watching this video, the product may have launched. When it does, I'm going to put all the links in the description below, so definitely check it out down below. And make sure you subscribe to EUC Vibes, your #1 source for all things EUC. And are you planning on getting the Abrams? I know that I am. Check out this video for the top 5 reasons why I love the veteran Sherman. And then check out this video. Which one is this one? This is the leather pads from Russia. Great leather pads. Check it out if you have the veteran Sherman. And let me know. You getting the Abrams? Come on. What are you going to do? Thanks for watching. But, you subscribe? I asked you to subscribe earlier, man. You didn't do it still? Huh. You believe this guy?